A very warm good morning to all my friends and students. Coincidentally, the day we recorded this video, it was quite windy outside. There are so many trees all around my house. A gush of cool breeze on your face and moving branches and leaves in lush green trees. It's amazing to watch this first thing in the morning. Having a quick face wash, I move to my kitchen. I try not to miss this activity every day in the morning. What I do is I consume at least a glass of lukewarm water by adding some honey as well as lemon into it. The combination of honey, lemon and lukewarm water in the morning has multiple benefits, such as it improves your immunity, it helps in digestion, and it detoxes your body from harmful toxins. And I make sure that I prepare 2 glasses, one for myself and the other one is for my daughter, because I believe children learn through imitation. So if I am doing something in front of her, then there is a tendency among children to emulate that activity. And in this video as well, you can see that she is sitting with me, though she is a bit reluctant, but I insist and she takes it. So initially we got to do this, but gradually it becomes a habit and then that reluctance goes away. This is my wife's daily routine. She does it on my behalf as well because I don't do it quite often. Then I go upstairs with my daughter, and these days I am determined to engage in some yoga activities as well as light exercise for at least 30 minutes. Because I'm a teacher, I need to be empathetic as well as patient. So doing some breathing exercises helps me in maintaining that mental peace or mental well-being, and I think I am quite good at it so far. Again, I hit the kitchen. Friends, I must confess that I'm a foodie. Even in this video, you will see that in a day, I'll be eating or drinking something every now and then. So I make smoothie in the morning time, not every day, but whenever I feel like. So today I am making banana smoothie. Today, because the outer climate is pleasant, so we are enjoying our smoothie alongside nature. My wife doesn't like it at all. She just had one sip and then she was reluctant to take the other one. I said, it's your choice whether you want to take it or not. I like my smoothie. Mornings are always more hectic for women than men. They have to prepare food for the entire family. If there are children at home, then pack their lunch boxes, give them the bag and the books for the day. And after that, still there's a long list of chores that are pending. She will do what she is supposed to do. Now it's my turn to drop my daughter to her school. It's not far away, it hardly takes like 15 to 20 minutes to commute. I don't go for the morning walk, but I definitely go for the morning drive. I live in CHD City, Sector 45, Karnal, Haryana. This housing society goes in the middle of the farming land. That is why it has that natural ambience all around, and there are so many trees all around. There are a couple of other young kids and as friends that I take along with Inayat in the morning to school. And when they do the chit chat in English, it's worth listening to. Obviously is explaining me how a puppy died yesterday in her street, and they did the formalities of his burial, and they also put a flower to pay homage to him. There is a lake called Karan Lake near my house, and the DPS is just alongside the Karan Lake. It's one of the biggest and the reputed school in my area. As parents, we are trying to give her the best of everything. We are heading back home now. CHD City is a housing society developed by a builder 20-25 years ago. CHD City in Karnal was one of the most ambitious projects developed by CHD developers, and in the initial years it was amazing. People would have the feeling of Chandigarh, and sometimes they are mistaken with CHD, that it's Chandigarh, which is not true at all. We are now back at home. It's a newly built home. Its construction took almost 2 years of my life. Obviously, it was also an ambitious project of my life. वो लाइन तो सुनी होगी आपने, अपना घर तो अपना होता है, तो ये है अपना घर. It's time for breakfast. I usually take breakfast before getting ready for my office. Because it's 10 o'clock, it's team meeting time every day, so I couldn't take bath before that. That's why attending that team meeting in my casuals. Even most of the time I take my classes in casuals only, and these are the ill effects of working from home. This is my workstation, my battleground, where I spend most of my time while teaching. If I'm not teaching, still I prefer to spend time in doing some research or creating some content or making presentations. Here I am taking my one-on-one session with an IELTS student. I also record self-help videos or English videos for the YouTube channel, sometimes, not frequently, whenever the script is ready or whenever we have the right content. My house is actually a multi-story building. On first floor we have our bedrooms, kitchen and guest room, and I have occupied the most part on the ground floor for my office purpose. As I am a foodie, I occasionally take munching breaks. It's lunchtime now. Sometimes I skip it when I don't feel like eating, but today I am taking lunch because it's my favorite bangan ka bharta, and my daughter has also returned from school. In my family, we have the ritual, or can say the habit of eating together. The kitchen in my home is so spacious that we sit there only, and we keep talking to the chef, my wife, and we keep eating all together. Despite feeling so sleepy after lunch, especially when you have taken 2 glasses of buttermilk, we prefer to move to the workplace, because if we hit the bed, then we will sleep over for an hour or 2. Here we are discussing some content for our next videos. Like this, we have our brainstorming sessions. For example, we have any new idea, like how to execute it, what are the pros and cons of doing it. So this way we discuss about it by writing it on the board, explaining to the rest of the team members. Here I am taking an interactive session with the students who approached me in the morning for IELTS classes. So before every class, before the joining, I assess the level of the student, the requirement, and accordingly I guide him or her for the further course of action. If I don't have any class in the late evening, I prefer to spend time with my daughter for plantation. My mother has prepared a couple of spaces around my house where we can grow vegetables for our need at home. She is not home these days, that's why I look after watering these spaces. And my daughter Inayat loves playing with water like most kids do, especially in the summer season. Still, it's not dark yet, and I don't have my class right now. So I took my daughter to the park, which is just near to my house. There are some basic swings for children, and many children from nearby areas, and many ladies or old ladies from the same locality. They gather in the evening, they just have fun over there. They inquired me about my mother's return when she will be back from my brother's home, and that will take some more days. And I have enjoyed some swings out there. I got a phone call, so I got busy on the call. It's dinner time now, and I usually have my class at 8 o'clock. That is why I take my dinner before 8 every day, and it's a good habit. This is my final session of the day. A good thing about me that I don't feel the fatigue by teaching. I feel totally fresh even at night when I take my lectures. Maybe because it's not physically demanding, we just have to sit in AC room, or it's my passion. After my 8 to 10 class, it's finally sleep time. It's really hard to get away with the smartphone addiction late at night, but with self-control and willpower, it can be achieved. So friend, this is how my typical day looks like. I felt like sharing it with you, so did I. Hope you enjoyed. Good night and take care. Friends, this is the depiction of my simple lifestyle and daily routine. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe our channel because we are going to produce more content for spoken English, IELTS, PT more aggressively in further days. Keep learning. Take care.